Hi everyone, welcome to our very first Dusty the Diamondback book video. So Dusty the Diamondback is our class book snake for my school library that I work at, and this week we read all about butterflies. So we started off by just doing a couple pages of A Picture Book of Butterflies and Moths by Joanne Mattern. This was a really good nonfiction book. We only did a few pages. I kind of picked the butterflies and moths that our students would recognize and just read a little bit about each one. This is definitely one that you would want to do just pieces of the book instead of reading the whole thing because it would take a very long time. But that's going to count as a nonfiction book, so it will get a light beige stripe. Then we read 4 books by Ross Burek. This is the Very Impatient Caterpillar series. So this is the first one. My students really loved these books. They are formatted a little bit more like comic books where you're reading little captions from the characters instead of a text block. But the first book shows the process of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. And then we also read Make Way for Butterfly and The Little Butterfly That Could and Good Night Butterfly. All really big hits with my littles especially. So without further ado, let's give Dusty his stripes. And here's what he looks like with those books added. We're going to do 2 rows per book this year. So we had 2 nonfiction rows and 4 animal stories rows. We also finished our first diamond, and I was able to put some stuffing in his head. Make sure you follow along to see how Dusty grows.